Dear Taurus, it feels as though this moment, you finding your way here, was not by simple chance, but a gentle nudge from the universe itself. Perhaps something deep within your soul has been quietly calling out, searching for a sign, a whisper of understanding. And today, I am here, not just to speak, but to listen alongside you to what the energies are yearning to convey. I sense you are on the cusp of something profound, a shift that your spirit has been patiently preparing for. Remember, dear one, that while these words flow towards you, you are the sacred keeper of your own journey, the artist of your own unfolding destiny. These messages are like soft breezes, intended to stir the leaves of your awareness. If a particular breeze doesn't feel like it's for your garden, simply allow it to pass. Together, let us softly explore the currents that are beginning to move through the sacred spaces of your life, touching upon the heart's desires, the echoes of abundance, the wellspring of your inner vitality, and the tender bonds of connection. And first, a gentle thought for your heart today, when your soul sets its gaze upon a distant peak, a truth it yearns to embody. Know that the journey itself is the destination. There isn't truly a halfway point when the heart is committed. It's about the courage to continue, step by loving step. Today, perhaps, the universe is inviting you to pay closer attention to the landscapes of your dreams. Sometimes, these inner voyages are so vivid. Aren't they like sacred films playing just for you, filled with symbolism and emotion that can touch you to your very core? Consider if it feels right, keeping a gentle record of these nighttime whispers, a journal where you can hold these fleeting images. Your deeper self, that wise, ancient part of you, may be trying to communicate something precious, something your waking mind needs to hear. The very air around you today feels alive, almost shimmering with potential, and you might feel a pull to connect, to share, to experience. It often happens, doesn't it, that the most significant moments arrive when we least expect them, like a sudden sunbeam through the clouds. So, allow your heart to be open to the unforeseen, the little miracles in disguise. There's an energy today, a spark of true inspiration that could illuminate a path towards a version of yourself, grander and more radiant than you've perhaps allowed yourself to imagine. Seek out those souls whose spirits resonate with your own deep appreciation for life's quiet beauty. Your heart may not wish for solitude today. A yearning for heartfelt connection, for true romance, may be stirring deeply within you. Perhaps a tender message to your beloved, a quiet gesture that speaks volumes, is what your soul wishes to offer. You might feel a gentle urge to draw closer to your partner, to weave an evening of shared presence and quiet joy. And if your heart is currently journeying solo, maybe this is the moment to extend a soft invitation to that soul who has been occupying your gentle thoughts. Not every day unfolds with effortless ease. We know this. And today, you might feel the weight of tasks that have been patiently waiting for your touch, a sense that they can no longer be deferred. They might wait a little longer. It's true, but imagine the lightness, the quiet satisfaction, when you look back a week from now, knowing you've tended to them with care. Try to hold a steady, loving focus, breathing kindness into your efforts. And when you reach that point of completion, gift yourself a moment of pure appreciation. Today, the universe whispers of gentle consideration. If your actions, even unintentionally, have caused a shadow to fall on another's heart, try to see it, to acknowledge it. Hearts may be tender today, yours included. Be mindful not to let your own strong currents overwhelm another who simply needs a space to be heard, a shoulder to lean on in their vulnerability. Perhaps today is a day to lift your gaze from the pages that hold you and step into the embrace of the world outside. There's a unique splendor in a simple walk, a quiet run, a moment of movement that reconnects you to your own life force. Maybe you feel drawn to a place of natural wonder, a sanctuary that can fill your spirit with fresh inspiration, and perhaps share that sacred pause with someone dear. Your inner energy is brimming today. Dear Taurus, let it guide you towards activities that bring a quiet smile to your soul. You'll often find, won't you, that stepping out, engaging with the world, soothes the spirit more than remaining enclosed. Now, before we continue, if these words are finding a place in your heart, a simple gesture of acknowledgement, like a gentle nod, encourages me to keep turning these pages, hoping these whispers from the universe can bring a little light to your path. For today, the numbers 63 and 7 seem to shimmer with a quiet significance for you. Think of them not as charms, but as gentle, energetic signatures. If they appear, let them be a soft reminder of the universe's subtle weave. And the color purple, a hue of royalty, intuition, and spiritual depth, feels particularly resonant for you today. Perhaps a touch of this color in your attire or a small amethyst nearby could serve as a reminder of your own inner majesty and connection to the unseen. It's not about luck, dear one, but about aligning with energies that feel harmonious to your soul. Your innate ability to communicate with such warmth and grounding presence, dear Taurus, feels especially vital now. It's quite possible someone close to you, someone whose heart is intertwined with yours, is in need of your gentle words, your steady reassurance. Look around with your heart, and you will likely sense who it is, without much effort at all. This sharing can deepen your bond, allowing you to see into each other's souls even more clearly, strengthening the beautiful tapestry of your connection. And looking ahead, not just today, but in the days that are dawning, your social world feels poised to expand, to blossom in ways that might surprise and delight you. You may find yourself drawn to new places, new circles of souls who resonate with your authentic self. In the realm of your daily endeavors, your work, there's a sense of steady continuation. Don't let worry cloud this space. Instead, use this time to nurture activities that make your spirit sing, that affirm your intrinsic worth. Perhaps a new passion will call to you, something you never imagined, leading you down paths of unexpected joy. This period feels rich with the possibility of finding deeper fulfillment in how you connect and contribute. Ultimately, remember, we are souls yearning for meaning, for activities that nourish us on a level beyond the material. And if, perhaps, you've been experiencing a tenderness in your head, especially if your days are spent in the glow of screens, it could be a gentle signal from your body. Your eyes, those windows to your soul, might be asking for a rest, a reprieve from constant digital engagement. If possible, try to create little sanctuaries of screen-free time, unless they are absolutely essential for your work. And if your work demands it, perhaps explore ways to soften the light, to protect your precious vision. These are gentle ways to honor the vessel that carries your light. You are stepping, dear Taurus, into a current of transformation so subtle, so profound, you might not even see its edges clearly yet. And that, in its own mysterious way, is how the universe often works its most tender magic. Quietly, behind the veil of the everyday, life has been orchestrating a beautiful convergence of moments, of synchronicities, especially in the sphere of your endeavors. Prepare your heart to receive. If you've been feeling adrift, or as if you're walking through mist, know that this is about to shift. But here is a gentle secret: you've been so focused, perhaps, on trying to arrange everything, that you might have forgotten the quiet power of allowing. Today is about softening your grip, just enough for the miracles to find their way to you. There's an undercurrent of what might feel like indecision, but please, don't mistake it for being lost. It's more like your soul is in a phase of deep reception, gathering wisdom, feeling into the spiritual currents before your next significant leap. This touches all areas: your resources, your heart connections, your very evolution. And here, the Ace of Pentacles appears, a beautiful symbol of a new, tangible opportunity, a seed of potential being offered. This card brings a surge of grounded, fertile energy. A new beginning is being presented, particularly in the realm of your heart's stability and emotional well-being. But it often heralds blessings in your material world too. The universe is planting this seed, dear Taurus, but it is your gentle hand, your patient heart, that will nurture it. The moment you release the need to overthink and simply trust the flow of life, you will see things begin to manifest with a quiet grace. There's a profound invitation here to shift from the shadows of worry into the sunlight of faith. Then, the Six of Cups emerges, whispering of echoes from the past, a gentle nostalgia. Someone with whom you shared a truly deep, soul-stirring connection might reappear on your path. This isn't just a fleeting memory, dear one. This is a soul who left an indelible mark upon yours. And there may be emotions, like hidden springs, still waiting to be acknowledged. You might sense their energy returning, just as your heart is beginning to feel safe enough to open once more. Remember, not every return is meant for a rekindling of what was, but every return, every echo, carries a sacred message. Reflect gently. What did this soul teach you about love, about your own heart's capacity? And then the Two of Cups arrives, a most sacred message of divine union, of hearts meeting in true resonance. Whether this is a new soul whose light harmonizes with yours, or a bond from the past that has matured into a new form, this card signals an opportunity for authentic, heartfelt connection. For many of you, this could feel like a spiritual reunion, a coming home. But listen closely, this sacred meeting is only truly possible if you consciously release any lingering shadows of betrayal or hurt that may still reside in your energy. Love, in its purest form, cannot fully blossom where the weeds of old resentment still hold root. The Three of Swords, in its reversed position, is such a powerful, tender sign of healing. You are, at last, ready to gently turn towards the pain that has, perhaps silently, shaped the patterns of your heart. Maybe someone's words, or their absence, left a wound that needed time and grace to mend. This card, in its gentle turning, shows that you are moving beyond that crisis, that it no longer defines the beautiful landscape of your heart. Healing a broken heart is a journey, not a destination, dear Taurus. But this is your sacred invitation to completely free yourself from any emotional tethers to the past that no longer serve your light. The soul from before may return, perhaps with a heart truly changed. But you, too, have grown. You stand now in a new strength, a deeper wisdom. And crowning this reading, the Ten of Cups unfolds, a breathtaking vision of emotional fulfillment, of soul family, of joy that permeates your entire being. Whether this deep contentment flows from an old love that has ripened with time, or a new presence that feels like sunshine after a long rain. You are aligning with a love that brings profound peace, not turmoil. This is the love that feels like home, in the truest sense. But to fully embrace this, you must also be deeply honest with yourself regarding the temple of your body. If there are any discomforts, any whispers of imbalance, try to seek solutions that resonate with the Earth's gentle wisdom, with natural support. Your body, so attuned to the rhythms of nature, often responds best to that which is gentle, that which honors its innate healing capacities. This isn't about quick fixes, but about a tender dialogue with your own physical form, avoiding anything that might cause further imbalance. Perhaps do a little quiet research into traditional ways of wellness, or seek guidance from a soul who walks that path if you feel unsure. Now, in the sphere of your work, your daily contributions, it feels like a moment to gently articulate your needs, your value. You may have been holding a quiet knowing about your worth. Perhaps a desire for greater recognition or reward has been softly nudging you. Enough time has now passed. You have poured so much of your steady, reliable heart into what you do. You've shown, not just through words, but through your consistent dedication, that you not only deserve more, but that you are so beautifully capable. Trust in the seeds you have sown. Stand gently, yet firmly, in the truth of your contributions. Your quiet efforts have not gone unnoticed by the universe, even if they haven't always been outwardly acknowledged. Sometimes, dear one, the blessings we deserve don't simply fall into our laps. We must also be willing to reach out, to voice our truth. It's also true that a little more ease in your resources would be a comfort, and this shift can help bring that about. If you hear whispers of new opportunities, or if a promise made to you feels like it has come to its season of fruition, allow yourself to step forward. Speak with your supervisor, or whoever it may be, with that calm professionalism that is so natural to you. And if you are currently between roles, it's possible that a gentle refocusing of your search is needed. You are a soul of such creativity, such warmth when you connect with others. We all have our seasons of outward engagement and quiet retreat. Perhaps a role that allows for genuine interaction, for your true presence to shine, would be more aligned than something that feels too isolating. Seek that which truly resonates with your heart's needs and your innate gifts. This will help you present yourself authentically, and things will unfold with greater ease. In the realm of your finances, your material well-being, that Ace of Pentacles continues to radiate its promise of a fresh start. This could manifest as a new stream of income, an unexpected opportunity for growth, or even a small but significant blessing that brings a sense of security. You are truly planting seeds for long-term abundance. But patience, dear Taurus, and that quiet perseverance that is your strength, are the water and sunlight these seeds require. If you've been feeling uncertain about your financial path, this card is a gentle reassurance that a more secure, more supportive way is opening before you. There's a hidden whisper in the cosmic energies for you right now. Do not let the shadows of past losses dictate your current financial perceptions. You may still carry the echoes of old risks that didn't unfold as hoped, but today's vibration encourages you to see money not as a source of anxiety or control, but as a tool for freedom, for creating, for sharing. Gently reframe your relationship with abundance. Trust that support is available, often in ways you cannot yet see. Your intuition, that deep inner knowing, is sharpening, helping you recognize genuine opportunities. Pay attention to the subtle signs, the quiet synchronicities. Perhaps someone mentions something that sparks an idea, or a collaborative thought gently arises. These are the universe's tender breadcrumbs. Follow them with your natural determination and that Venus-ruled grace that is so uniquely yours. Your efforts, especially those made with heart, will begin to bear tangible, beautiful fruit. Also, be discerning with whom you share your financial dreams and plans. Not everyone, alas, will hold your vision with supportive energy. Some may, unintentionally, project their own fears onto your aspirations. Stay grounded in your own truth. Keep your long-term vision clear in your heart and protect your burgeoning ideas until they are strong enough to truly flourish. The universe's favor is with you, dear Taurus, but it always smiles most brightly upon a prepared and open heart. Make space for prosperity by clearing away any emotional clutter. This includes the fear of not having enough, or the old belief that you must struggle endlessly to succeed. Abundance is a flow, and it moves most freely towards you when you create space for it in your heart and mind. On the tender subject of love, you have changed, haven't you, in subtle yet profound ways, from one season of your life to the next. We all do, of course. Sometimes we hear others say, "Oh, so-and-so has changed," but we forget that we, too, are constantly evolving, growing, deepening. Even if it's not always spoken aloud, please know that your growth, your deepening capacity for love has not gone unnoticed, and it is deeply appreciated. You are a soul of such loyalty, always so attentive to the needs of your beloved. And yet, sometimes, it can be a little challenging for you to simply receive, can't it? To allow yourself to be cherished with compliments or thoughtful gestures. Allow your partner to be tender with you, even if they offer a gift, a loving gesture that perhaps you feel is too much. It probably isn't. More likely, it's simply a reflection of the enormous beauty they see in your heart. Don't resist receiving love, dear one, because if we continually deflect these offerings, saying, "Oh no, I don't need this," even when a part of our heart yearns for it, eventually, that person may stop trying. Imagine if your partner always met your gestures of love with, "Thank you, but no." Wouldn't you, after a time, feel a little hesitant to offer them? So, if today, or any day, you sense your partner wanting to show you their affection, their appreciation, please, let yourself be loved. It is such a beautiful, sacred exchange. Sometimes, we wonder why a relationship might cool, and often it's these small, unreceived gestures, these tiny deflections, that can quietly build a distance. I also sense that Venus, your ruling planet, is weaving a special influence today, encouraging this beautiful reciprocity. So, if you know something your partner cherishes, a hobby or a quiet joy, perhaps offer to share in it, to explore it with them. They will likely feel so seen, so loved by your willingness. And if you are single, dear Taurus, you are in such a potent, fertile time. It's a moment to truly take loving ownership of your feelings. You are being met with more warmth, more genuine interest than you might even realize. And it feels like the time is ripe to take that gentle, courageous step, the one that can transform your present into an adventure your heart will not want to miss. Embrace what is coming, for you may feel a pull to set aside your everyday responsibilities just to bask in the presence of someone who feels so wonderfully close to your soul. Your mind, your heart, will be so beautifully engaged, placing you in a state of quiet ecstasy, a warmth you may not wish to leave. So, also, be conscious, be present to what you truly desire to create. The important thing is, If you are connecting so deeply with someone, if you sense that beautiful harmony, that exaltation of spirit, then also allow your gentle wisdom to guide you. Things are aligning for beauty, yes, but walk forward with both your heart and your head in loving agreement. The presence of the Ten of Cups continues to suggest a day where family harmony, true heart-to-heart connection, is so possible, especially if you allow yourself to be emotionally authentic, truly vulnerable. You might reconnect with a relative from whom you felt a little distant, or receive news that brings a wave of joy to the entire family circle. Joy is present, dear one, but it often comes through that willingness to be open, to be real. There could also be a gentle shift in your perspective regarding your role within your family structure. Have you, perhaps, been carrying a weight of responsibility that feels a little too heavy, dear Taurus? If so, now is the time to gently delegate, or at the very least, to express with love how you are feeling. Your loved ones might not even realize you're feeling overwhelmed unless you share your heart. Your voice is needed, your truth is valued, not just your tireless efforts. Some of you might receive an unexpected communication from someone you consider family, even if not by blood. A soul connection, a chosen family member whose presence is a balm to your spirit. This interaction could bring a sense of emotional closure, or perhaps rekindle bonds that have been quietly dormant. Let love, in its most unconditional form, guide your responses. Old family dynamics, those familiar patterns, might gently resurface, especially if they are tied to unresolved echoes from your younger years. But you are no longer who you were then. This is your beautiful opportunity to establish healthier, more loving emotional boundaries. You can evolve, you can grow, even if others around you are not yet ready to meet you in that new space. Today's lesson in the family realm is this: love isn't an obligation. It is presence, true, heartfelt presence. Focus on the connections that truly nourish your soul, and gently release any guilt associated with trying to fix or change others. Regarding your own inner energy, it feels very high, very vibrant right now. Unexpected news, or perhaps some insightful advice, may arrive this afternoon, something that makes your spirit want to sing aloud. Enjoy that feeling. Let it fill you. The positive current you are invited to embrace today is the sense that you will find a gentle resolution to an old, lingering problem, something you perhaps thought would always be there. And oh, the relief you will feel. It's truly wonderful, isn't it? It might be something seemingly small, something you've turned over and over in your mind, or a situation that just felt stuck, and then, suddenly, like a soft light dawning, the way through appears, and poof, it is done. What a release that will be. On the other side of the coin, a gentle caution: if someone shares something with you today, try to receive it with seriousness, even if it seems minor to you. It may be very important to their heart. Also, be mindful of overreacting to news that doesn't immediately please you. It likely won't be as significant as it first appears, and you won't truly be harmed by it. Today, practice the art of quiet listening, careful observation, and analyzing with your heart, not just your mind. For those of you on a path of learning, of study, try not to seek shortcuts when completing your tasks. This could lead to a moment of difficulty if you are asked to explain something in depth. Some things simply require a little more time, a little more patient attention than you might wish. But it's all part of the journey towards the understanding you seek. It's just a time when your spirit might yearn for more playful activities. But when you look back, you'll realize you've completed what was needed, on time and with integrity, and that, in itself, will bring a deep sense of satisfaction, a very positive feeling. As for resonant energies with other souls today, it feels like a particularly harmonious day for you with these three signs. Firstly, with souls of the Libra sign, there's a lovely flow, a joy that is not just noticeable, but deeply felt, a connection that ennobles your spirit and helps you both to create and navigate new situations with grace. Secondly, with fellow souls of your own Taurus sign, you are sharing a wonderful energetic space, an attitude that is not only complementary, but truly evolutionary. You help each other progress, to reach higher, to build things that are more stable and deeply fulfilling for you both, whether as friends, partners, or in any cherished connection. And thirdly, with souls of the Aquarius sign, you also share a very expansive day, particularly in the realm of ideas, innovative concepts, and fresh perspectives. This means you can complement each other beautifully in conversation, reaching solutions, understandings, or new arrangements as your hearts guide you. Dear Taurus, this has been a gentle exploration of the energies around you today. As always, my heart is filled with gratitude for your presence here with me. Remember, the purpose of these cosmic whispers is to offer a gentle, guiding light, so that you may walk your path, making choices that feel deeply aligned and informed by your own inner wisdom. If these words have touched a chord within you, a simple click of the like button is a lovely way to share that resonance. You are also warmly invited to subscribe and activate notifications, so you don't miss these daily whispers from the universe. I hope your day unfolds with countless moments of positive manifestation, of quiet miracles and deep peace, a wave of love and light to each and every one of you.